Hi guys! On this episode of NEGU TV, we're talking about our kickoff of Hope for the Holidays, the campaign, where you might be seeing those signs on social, but we did a visit at Chalk today, and so you're gonna have to watch the video to hear about what we did, but we gotta kick off Hope for the Holidays in a really special way. Hi NEGU Nation! My name is Shaya, and I get to be Jessie's big sister in case I haven't had the chance to meet you or know you. I know my dad normally takes these over, but we're doing it today. And then this is...
I'm Jana. I'm the Family Resource Coordinator here at the Jessie Reese Foundation, and we just got back from Chalk Hospital.
Yes, so we did a visit today. Visits at Chalk are becoming more normal, which I love. That was Jessie's home hospital, but we got to kick off our Hope for the Holidays campaign today at Chalk, and it's the second year that we've kicked it off at Chalk now. So it's the fourth year of us giving away money in December, but this is the second year that we've actually got to go into Chalk, and every room that we go to, we deliver a joy jar and a $1,000 check. So it's been really special.
So Hope for the Holidays this year is through the Jessie Reese Foundation and partnered with Ava's Kitchen. And this year we get to give away $500,000. So randomly selected families in Club NEGU will receive a $1,000 check. Yeah. Many of them will receive a sign like this where they say, "We NEGU from what states?" So if you see this, this means that a family whose child's fighting cancer received $1,000 from Hope for the Holidays.
Yeah, so you'll see a lot of those signs on social media during the month, and it's just a really cool time to get to help a family in a way that they often, none of these families know it's coming, and I think that's one of the really cool things is Jana gets to work really hard to find families in our Club NEGU, and she gets the awesome job of getting to tell them that that they get a little extra dose for them, and I think it's cool seeing the reactions. So the joy jar is often like that puts a smile on the child's face, but it's really cool to get to then turn to mom and dad or mom or whatever parents in the room and say, we also have something for your family, and there's a check in here, and it's just a little gift, and it's like no strings attached. Do whatever you want with the money. They could go, we've heard of families going to buy a Christmas tree or presents, or I know a family in the past fixed a fence at their house that they really needed to take care of. And it's really cool just getting to see the reaction on the parent's face, to see them just be so touched by something.
I have the honor of telling our families that they were randomly selected to receive the $1,000, and many times they email me back and they are so touched, surprised, honored that they were chosen. And as Shaya was just sharing, the stories that I received back where now they can put a holiday meal on the table for their family. Or there was one child who needed to get new glasses because of treatment has affected her vision, and now they're able to do that. So because of you, NEGU Nation, we are able to help these courageous families in the fight.
It's been really cool. And we got to go to Chalk today, and when we were in the lobby waiting to go up to surprise these families, because a lot of the families that are inpatient at Chalk, they don't really even necessarily know about us in general, which is really special to kind of hopefully share a little bit about the foundation and get them into Club NEGU so we can encourage them beyond the joy jar, but also giving them a check. And so, but we ran into a family who's in Club NEGU and was actually chosen for Hope for the Holidays, and they were going in for a procedure. And so I think that was like a special little boost of encouragement before we went up on the floor to see them. Yeah.
I think today at Chalk, there were many special moments, but one of the ones that just hit me was as Shaya went in and presented the Hope for the Holidays check to the mom. She accepted the check humbly, and then as she realized the amount of the check, just seeing her eyes swell up in tears and be so thankful to the Jessie Reese Foundation and Ava's Kitchen was just an amazing experience to witness.
Yeah, I think I know seeing my parents go through like parenting JT and I, who they wanted us to like live as normally as possible and like care for Jessie with everything they have. But those parents are truly wear the title of courageous, and they put on a strong outer front so often for their kids because they don't ever want their child to like think that anything is wrong. And I can't even imagine, and I still don't know like the hardship. Like I know that my dad always says that when your child's diagnosed with cancer, like it's stressful, your debt goes up, like there's a lot of things that happen, and the children often, like I never really saw that from my parents, which is, I mean, they did a great job, but to see sometimes is these parents, they'll receive and they'll look at the check and you can tell they're still trying to be like that strong front in front of their child. And then you see the like tears peek through because they're just like so grateful, and like like that money is helping them in a way that is way greater than I can even imagine. And I think it's really special to get to do that, and it's all started with Jessie's heart. Like that's the reason now we're getting to do this, which like I never imagined that we'd be giving away $500,000 in the month of December. But
I was in the hallway this afternoon with one of the child life specialists and listening to her share with us how life-changing this $1,000 for Hope for the Holidays is to some of these families. She says it's just dozen of these families don't have that money to provide for their family, and so they're just very appreciative. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. There was one family, and it's cool too, like these families, like we've seen a couple families that are their child's been at Chalk for a couple kids, it's like over 100 days, like 150 days their child's been at Chalk. And so luckily I've had the honor to get to go to Chalk like every month probably since the middle of the summer. And so I've gotten to know some of these kids over the time, and to get to be there and give their families checks was really special. But one of them, they've gotten joy jars, and their son, they were like, the parents were on their way out. They must have had to run an errand or something. And the child life, like, no, wait. And they saw us with our shirts on. Oh my gosh, never ever give ups here. Like never ever give ups here. And they like completely changed their plans and like welcomed us into their hospital room as if it was their home. They're like, come on in, like be with us. And it was just so cool that like that the Joy Jar really does start building a relationship with these families. And they're so touched by the money that they're like, how can we help you guys? And it's just, we don't want, like, it's for them. And we're like, no, you guys can come and just stuff Joy Jars if you want. But like, if this is truly like, we just want to help you. And it's special getting to be along the journey with these families for sure.
What about the one little boy, when he received his $1,000 check, instead of spending it on himself, wants to go buy toys, $1,000 worth of toys to bring back to the hospital for all the kids that don't get to go home. And that was like Jessie.
Yeah,
so
kids
Jessie,
helping kids.
So that was really neat as well.
Yeah, it's really cool. The stories we get to hear are incredible. So thank you guys though for all of your support and helping us be able to do this. And it blows me away and makes me speechless thinking about the support that NEGU Nation has for Jessie's dream and Jessie's wish. And like none of this would be possible without you guys. And obviously Jessie's starting it, but you guys are the catalysts that help us keep going. And so thank you guys. Like today's visit was possible because of all of you and all of your support and your hearts and your generosity. And thank you doesn't even cut it really, but
thank you, NEGU Nation.
Thanks guys.
Bye.